That's way longer than 10 seconds. That's like it's literally like, hello everyone. Welcome to the Fastpitch live at RIPIT headquarters. My name is Alan Thompson. I'm Director of R&D. For those of you who were expecting to see Gabby sitting in this seat because she normally hosts these things, she is producing this one. So she has to come in and save me because I'm not that tech savvy. Well, that's what she's going to do. She's going to come in and save me. I am joined today by Sean Kangrga.
You got it right.
Kangrga.
Easy last name.
Our team sales ambassador. I feel bad for your wife that she had to learn that name.
Well, she's probably watching right now
Say
too.
it.
She feels bad too because she's Miller is her maiden name, and so when you go from Miller to a Kangrga, it's bad.
Sean Kangrga. He's our team sales ambassador. So thank you for joining us at the studio today. So why don't you start off by telling everyone what a team sales ambassador does here at RIPIT?
Well, first off, I've been here almost a year. It'll be a year in about a week and a half here.
Man,
So I was brought aboard to really start the team sales program, get the custom uniforms with outfitting and servicing teams head to toe, not just with hard goods. So through these months and months of working diligently with Alan and all the rest of the crew, we've been trying to figure out a way to service the coaches the proper way, get with timelines and all of the fun stuff to try to alleviate some of that stress for coaches, because we know that uniforms isn't that fun for the coaches.
No, that's good. And I know you joined us about a year ago, so congratulations on that anniversary coming up.
Thank you.
But we had gone out and we had started talking to parents and players and coaches, trying to understand all the challenges that they had gone through. And it was so good to bring you on because you experienced those and you solved those. So it was like perfect, make perfect sense. So I'm really excited about all the stuff you've already done and all the stuff you're going to do with the team. So
Thank you.
cool. So this is your first Facebook Live.
This is, can you tell?
You're doing great. The reason why we even run these is because we want to connect with the softball community. We want to grow the sport. We want to bring value to the community that helps us make products, that helps us be a successful company. And this is just one additional thing that we want to give to the community. Bring people on like yourself who are subject matter experts, and give them some tips and some tricks that can make the season, especially this part of the season where coaches got to go out and buy uniforms, that much easier. So looking forward to it. For all you listening and watching, don't forget to tag a coach or parent below and click the share button to share this video. We would really appreciate it. All right. So if you're just tuning in, again, I'm joined by Sean Kangrga. I'm going to keep repeating things because new people keep coming. He's our team sales ambassador. So first we want to talk about a couple wins that we've had at RIPIT. I know you were at the NSC clinic this past week.
Yes, Gabby and I traveled to Chicago Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the National Softball Convention. It was an excellent time. It was great to meet a lot of the Midwest travel ball, high school, college coaches there, and just kind of see that it's a lot different than it is in the Southeast here. But it was one of those things where Gabby and I are both looking at it saying, we need to get the brand recognition out there because everyone knew us for our hard goods, for our helmets, fielder's masks. But then when we had pants out there, backpacks, all of the new sliding shorts, people were looking at us like we're crazy or it's a different brand. So traveling to these type of events was amazing, and we've got a couple more coming up this month as well in Nashville and in Kansas City, which is great because we got to get the product recognition out there because the brand name, obviously, fielders, mats, and helmets is fantastic, and that's what we're trying to do with the team sales as well, with the soft goods.
Yeah, so you had a good time.
Great time.
How many
It wasn't
coaches?
that cold.
No, that's good.
There was 290 total coaches there, and we got a lot of VIP signups because obviously that's the grassroots program that we really want to utilize because, I mean, that's what helped me so much with the team, with the jerseys, because you don't go just straight to market there because you're setting yourself up for failure, but having a lot of great coaches, great parents and everything, helping us out, giving us feedback, telling us what's great, what's terrible, you need to change this.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I'm glad you mentioned the VIP program because that's one thing that we're really excited about here at RIPIT. So it's just another thing that we offer the softball community to become one of our VIPs. You can join up. You can help us develop products. You can get early access to things before they hit the stores. So it's a really great program. So you can definitely sign up to join the RIPIT VIP team. Become a RIPIT VIP team on RIPIT.com. Another one of our wins, you got to miss this, by the way. Another one of our wins this week was we had honestly, the first video shoot that RIPIT's put on, it was a massive production. So shout out to Shay and her team, the guys, the folks over at Spry put it on for us. So it's basically a 3-day video shoot. We had over 150 players and parents and coaches come through the video shoot. RIPIT even went so far as to throw a quick impromptu clinic on Sunday.
That's awesome.
As a thank you for all the folks who came out and participated. So we had Bianca Bell, Jesse Warren came out to help the girls hit and talk about hitting, talk about sign autographs and do all that stuff. Had a couple of Florida State Women's World Series champions there, including Jesse. So it was a really fantastic event. Definitely something we're going to do again. So if you want to participate in events like that, all you got to do is become one of our VIP teams. It's one of those things that that we really pride ourselves on. We don't use models when we take pictures, and we don't use models when we do our video shoots. So we use our VIP teams to participate. So it was really cool. Really cool.
I'm sad I missed it. It sounded like it was a good long time there.
You missed me dressing up as an umpire.
I saw pictures, and that's great. And even Jason getting out there, that's fantastic.
Yeah, one of the owners, one of the founders threw on a uniform. He was one of the umpires in the video too. I hope you get to see the audio or hear the audio.
I did get some feedback that you called terrible strikes.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah,
It's a work in progress. All right, just to remind everyone, we'll be doing these every Wednesday. We'll be at doing these Facebook Lives every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. So we'd love for you to join us. So again, I almost forgot. We are doing a product giveaway today. So let me show you what that looks like. One of the things that Sean has helped bring to RIPIT is this spirit gear. And we've gone and we've done some designs that we want to put on spirit wear this year. So the giveaway this Facebook Live show will be the spirit tee.
Yes.
Or one just like it, so
One
long as
just
it
like
fits.
that.
Yeah,
We've got
get the
multiple
right
colors,
size.
so we'll get the correct
cool.
size.
It says "Soar today, strong tomorrow," which I love because I'm actually sore today in hopes of being strong tomorrow. So, in order to win, all you need to do is, where is that? Gabby, how do you win the tag a coach?
And click the share.
And click the share button. That's all you got to do. Tag the coach,
Easy
click the share
enough.
button.
Get going.
All right, cool. All right, so we want to talk about, it's that time of season for coaches.
Yes.
To go out and order uniforms,
Right.
right? So we want to talk about, based on your experience, maybe you can give some insights and make that process a lot easier. So I have a couple questions here.
Okay.
All right, hang on, I got it. All right, so I know you've been doing this for a long time now, a couple years now. You've serviced thousands of softball coaches, satisfying their uniform needs. What are some of the biggest issues that you've seen out there with when coaches order uniforms?
The biggest thing is it's always going to be the number one thing is just the turnaround time. We've got, I help coach my son's 9U travel ball team too, and it's always that timing. It comes down to, we're having tryouts still now. We had tryouts last weekend, and just like a lot of the coaches in the softball community, you're having tryouts trying to fill those rosters, but guess what? It's getting close to your game time there. So that's the biggest challenge for the coaches is getting that in-hand delivery and knowing that you're going to have your jerseys for the first game and not have to go get a screen printed shirt or even a blank shirt and Sharpie numbers on it. I've seen that before and that doesn't look good.
Yeah, no doubt. So if you had to give any tips to teams that they're going to be facing those challenges, like if you had to get any, to list out, this is how you avoid putting, writing numbers on T-shirts with a Sharpie. What are some absolutes that coaches should be thinking about to avoid all that drama?
The number one thing is the design, is
Okay.
getting the approvals ready for the actual jersey. Because a lot of times it will get to some of the coaches and even some companies will wait to do the rosters at the same time as then, okay, let's do the mock-ups. Getting those mock-ups set way in advance, even before the holidays, even though I know everyone's looking forward to a couple-week break from the fall season. But getting that tedious work done a little bit more behind the scenes. And then just making sure we have size runs provided, make sure every girl tries on everything you're doing, because once we get that custom jersey, it's it's custom. So it's not something that's going to be replaced in one day like a stock pant that we have or something.
Yeah, I mean, I know one thing, and I will answer some questions. So if you have any questions that you'd like Sean to answer, please feel free to post them in the comments.
No.
We're gonna do it right now.
All right, good.
I hope you get a ton of pricing questions. But if you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments, and Sean will be more than happy to answer them. I will
Thank you,
facilitate that. I know one of the things that has come up often is timing on uniforms.
Right.
In your experience, how long does it take, not just with RIPIT, but like how long does it take in general, like the industry standard to get uniforms? And I know we're trying to do something a little bit different.
Right. Industry standard has typically been 5 to 8 weeks. Some companies, it's even more than that in peak ordering season, like now in the next couple months. What we've been trying to do, and that's what we've tested with the VIP and all of the other ones, is we're trying to hit that three-week turnaround time in hands, as well as being able to do the one-piece add-ons, which will be 5 to 7 business days. Because we always know that's the number one concern also is, can you do one-piece add-on? We know that not every team stays intact. You're going to have guest players sometimes, and you're going to need jerseys. So getting that, we've worked hard with getting with the factories, finding the right factory, because that's the number one key is the execution. Anyone can sell something, but it's the execution part that we want to make sure, because we do so well with that, with our customer service, with our in-stock products. I mean, there's not a better customer service base for a company ever I've worked at.
Very cool. So the sooner the better?
Sooner the better. You know what? Someone will probably say I need it in 5 days, and we'll talk about it.
But I mean, earlier on in the season, the
Yes.
better, I mean, the better the result, right?
Exactly.
So the sooner you can get it to you, or
Right.
the better chances they'll have what they need.
Yeah, getting approvals for the mock-ups and just the sizing. Doing that and not waiting until the last second to do that really helps out everyone's cause.
Carolyn Kind Tub says, "Hi Sean, we had a great trip to Oklahoma with you and the Eagle Select team. So kudos to you getting shout outs."
Thank you. Can't wait to go again this year.
Okay, so another question, the last question I had for you is, I know everyone's not buying uniforms from us, although that's what you want to happen. But I know that's not happening. So how would a coach know they are dealing with a good sales reps? I know all sales reps aren't, made the same. All sales ambassadors aren't the same. I know folks are working with other companies outside of RIPIT. Hopefully those change over, but if they don't, how they know if they're working with somebody good, bad, or different? I mean, I couldn't imagine trying to figure out, is this a good rep or a bad rep, or?
That's a great question. It's being able to get a hold of someone. I mean, the number one thing is me doing all the teams that I'm doing right now. It feels like it's a 24-hour job as a day job, and it's tough to always have that immediate get back. But following up with people and staying on top of that, it's not so much about the sales rep either. It's about the company. As a company, with the success we've had in the 15 years, getting to where we are with helmets, fielders, masks, it's not by luck. It's by a lot of hard work, a lot of systems, a lot of things, and that's what we're building out with the team sales as well. And once we get that, that's way better than the salesperson. When I can look at the coach and guarantee 3 weeks in hands, everything, that's a lot more powerful than just trying to get a sale, saying, hey, I can get it in 2 days for you if you need it.
No, I got it.
So no, it's team effort, and the execution part of it's the number one thing that we will continue to work on and get better at every single year.
So there should be an expectation from a coach that if I reach out to the sales rep that's helping me, I should hear back relatively soon. Like if I'm getting silence when I reach out, that's a problem.
Yes.
Okay. All right, very cool. Dave Geniak. Hey, Dave and Nancy Geniak. They are our sales reps up in Michigan and Ohio, and they are legit. So thanks for tuning in. And I mean that too. They're really good people. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Okay, so we do have a couple of questions that have been put in the comments. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hit me.
Okay. All right, let's see. Rich says, hi Sean, will RIPIT offer package deals for teams or organizations?
That's a great question there. And right now, the best thing about our website is the automatic 25% team discount when you're ordering 6 or more. Mm-hmm. But for sure, going forward, we're looking into what it is to service large organizations and kind of building out that kind of process. Right now, it's not happening, but definitely there's talks behind behind closed doors there of how we're going to approach that and get to a good place for both ourselves and obviously the end consumer. Thanks for the question, Rich. Good to see you on Monday.
Yeah. Another question came in. Oh no, it was a comment. Jerry sent in. Sean sent me a message very quickly, and we look forward to future orders.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're on it. Yeah. Okay, just as a reminder, I almost forgot one of my responsibilities. Just to remind everyone again, we're giving away this this what is it?
Spirit tea.
Spirit tea. Yeah, lost me for a second. Spirit tea with a graphic on it. So it'll be this graphic. It says "Soar today, strong tomorrow." Sean brought in this ability for us to start doing spirit wear with our team sales program, so it's fantastic. In order to get the giveaway, all you got to do is tag a coach,
And
share, hit the share button.
Hit share, yes.
All right, producer's doing a great job. Gabby's off on the side.
Yeah,
She's giving me
That's
some
where I
help.
should be. No.
Okay, so again, we're here with Sean Kangrga, our team sales ambassador, who has just been,
You're on it.
I've been practicing. Who's been giving tips to help out those coaches who are, it's that time of year to start ordering uniforms and dealing with all those things that coaches have to deal with when ordering uniforms. So I really appreciate that you are providing that information. So let's talk about spirit wear.
Okay, spirit wear. Let's talk about it.
So the same couple of questions, same type of things. I know a lot of either be it the coach or the team mom responsible for getting that swag for their team.
Right.
So what are some of the common issues that you've seen?
The number one issue is turnaround time.
Turnaround
It
time,
is.
yeah.
I mean, that's the number one thing is that everyone wants to wear their kids' logo, and they want to be supportive of that way. And it's a trying thing, when you're not actually producing it yourself and working with third parties, is getting that quick turnaround time. Because when you have a team store open for, say, 2 weeks, you order the first day, I order the last day, we get the stuff at the same time. It's a difficult thing. It's something that a lot of companies have been trying to master, and I don't think anyone has yet.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
it's definitely the turnaround time where we're so used to Amazon now. If I go order something, I'm going to have it within, 2 days?
Sure.
Amazon Prime next day. And now you're talking about 4, 5, 6 weeks for a shirt that I ordered with my son's logo on it.
Yeah.
And by the time I get it, sometimes I might forget I ordered it. So it's like,
And we felt those
yeah.
those pains. We ran some tests. What was that? Fall last year.
yeah, fall last year, and
Doing
it's
some.
just to build the systems out there. But everyone saw there's a lot of pain points there. And
Yeah.
that's something that needs to be addressed, and we're going to address it and make it good.
Indeed. So we've scrapped the old system.
Yes.
Built a new system that we're rolling out this spring that we really feel good about, that answers all of those things that you just talked about. So again, if you're going to give the people who are watching some tips on what to do to avoid all those issues with ordering spirit wear, what would you tell them? What would you tell them outside of just using our platform, because we think our platform is fantastic?
Right.
But yeah, what's some tips that you would tell people if they're using us? You don't have to worry about it because I think we fixed them. But what tips would you give them?
Definitely just finding out what platform is being run under, the guidelines. A lot of times they'll say it's open for 2 weeks and then it ships 2 to 3 weeks from there. But a lot of times you don't see the fine line, so when I order, I automatically think that's when my 2 weeks starts.
Yeah.
It's just finding the right company, and I know that Alan and you guys have done a great job of answering those things with the MyRivet coming up. But if you're using someone, it's all about the turnaround times. There's different platforms out there where they charge you an arm and a leg for stuff, but it's a quick turnaround time, and then there's ones that it's not as expensive of gear, but you could wait 6 weeks. So just researching that, making sure it's viable, and making sure that way you can order accordingly. Because if I'm ordering, say, in the fall, I put an order in September and I don't get it till the end of October or even before Thanksgiving, I basically have that shirt for one tournament maybe for my son.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the biggest pain right there.
No, I got you. You're getting some love, some Wildfire love. The uniforms look great for the Wildfire. I think we have, there's one right
There's
there.
one, yeah.
They look fantastic. So you're getting a lot of love from the Wildfire. You've done a great job with them. I know they were one of the early teams that you.
Well, I thank you. I thank the Wildfires for the patience. Well, because they are pretty much the first ones there with Coach Cindy as well. And basically, that's been our beta testing, and we're still doing it and still learning every day.
And again, if you want to participate in any of those programs that we are testing to get early access and really understand what we're doing, you can become a RIPIT VIP team.
Right.
Just go to ripit.com and sign up to become a RIPIT VIP. It's really easy, and I think it's really valuable for everyone involved in your organization. We got a couple more questions. How about adding stirrup socks to the mix?
Who is this question for?
Wildfire?
Is it Dean or is it? Stirrup socks. That's a great question. That's actually a question for you. Your product development. I've seen obviously stirrups are very popular. They're coming back more and more. You see them in the colleges. I noticed that more and more this last year. So it's something we definitely are looking into. And just getting out regular socks for the first time this year was a huge success. And now we're seeing people are really getting great feedback on it. So it's something that we will look at. Right, Alan?
Yeah, I'll put it on my list.
Okay.
Now to be 100% transparent,
list, here we go.
Sean always comes to the R&D department and says, "I need this." He's a prototypical salesperson. I need this to make more sales. I of course come back as a director of R&D. There's plenty of stuff already in the warehouse. Go sell that.
Sell that, yeah.
But I agree. We need to fill out our team uniform offerings. So we can service more people. Red pants, navy pants, those things. Stirrup socks would be great. 100% agree with you. So,
And I've gotten feedback also that we need to match our socks with belts. So if we
Yes.
make purple socks, we should have purple belts.
yes.
So that's good feedback as well. I've heard that quite a bit, so I want
No,
to
it really is.
put it on
really
your
is.
list. No.
No, it is. No, 100%. So keep providing Sean all that information. That's justification that I can use to make the product, so I can take it back to my bosses, because otherwise I just make everything. But so we can put it on the list and set a priority. So yeah, keep hitting Sean with requests. I love it. Lee over at Dr. Phillips Little League says, "Man, I can't believe I missed the beginning of this."
That's I can't believe you didn't either. Who would want to miss this?
And he goes on to say, "Match bags go with uniforms too." So
Okay,
yeah, it's a good idea too.
it is.
Man, my list is getting like
Keep commenting, please. Help me out.
very cool. All right, so just to wrap up, I wanted to remind everyone that we'll be doing this every, well, not Sean and I, but RIPIT Live will be happening every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be discussing topics that, oh, I missed a question in here. Well, sorry about that. I was about what kinds of events will you be at next month? That came from Shay.
It's a great question, Shay. We have, well, first, like I said, we're going to the NSC clinic here in 2 weeks, a week and a half now, to
Yeah.
Nashville. Then we've got Kansas City at the end of the month. And then we're building out our schedule for attending events. We'll have the Windermere Little League size event coming up. But then as far as tournaments go, our next one will be in April that we'll be setting up at. And so we're trying to build that out and see what we want to make that experience be, because it has to be something different.
Yeah, and we'll be out at Dr. Phillips Little
Dr.
League
Phillips, yes.
This Saturday. So you can come out and check out the RIPIT booth. But they're having a great event out there Saturday, so Lee's putting on. We'll be talking about the new MyRivet Store.
Mm-hmm.
So, and basically it's a one-stop shop for everything a team needs. So we talked about some things that Sean has experienced when we ran the customization site. The MyRivet basically says you don't have to do all that work. We'll do all that work for you. So we'll build out the store for you. We've selected some great designs, some great products. You can order one product at a time. There's no longer this idea that you have to wait 2 weeks before the orders are even processed.
Right.
You'll get regular updates on when your product is shipping, where it's at in the process, all those
Instead of
things.
having to call us.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's great, it's great.
If customers have to call us, that means we failed to
Exactly.
communicate. So based on all the learnings that you brought to the company and that we experienced during that VIP testing early or late last year, we built this system that solves all those, and Dr. Phillips Little League has been gracious enough to be one of our first VIPs to test it, and we're going to be talking about it at their event on Saturday.
Yeah, looking forward to that. And then also in June, beginning of June, going to the College World Series again with the Central Florida Eagles Select. They'll have 3 teams this year, so we're super excited about that. And it was amazing last year, and I can't wait to go back to that and see some great softball.
See, Wes suggested personal team messaging and slogan jerseys as an addition to what we're currently offering.
Okay?
Is that new? Had you heard that before?
I've heard of it, yes.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
Put it on the list.
No, it's really good. That's
Yeah.
really good. That makes a ton of sense.
And I just want to thank all the VIP teams that we've been working with the jerseys. It's huge that we've had so much participation, and going forward this spring, same thing. As you can see on our website, it's not even offered, the uniforms, because we still want to make sure to go through a whole calendar year, full season, testing it, making sure we've got everything dialed up so we can be the best turnaround time in the business, the one-stop shop.
Yeah, you've done good. You've done well.
Thank you.
All right, I think that's it. Let me check my notes here. If you've enjoyed this talk, don't forget to share this video by clicking the share button. I'm learning new things. My producer's giving me a thumbs up, so I'm doing well. We'll be announcing the winner of this product giveaway in the comments by Friday, 5 p.m. So if you aren't watching this live, you still have a chance to participate. Just again, tag a coach, hit the share button, and you'll be eligible to win our graphic t-shirt, or graphic t-shirt.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sean, for
Thank
joining
you very
me.
much, and good luck to everyone at the beginning of the season here. It's exciting times. Thank you, Alan.
My pleasure. All right. Thank you very much.